How to sponsor a new account. In Worldview, once you are ready to sponsor a new account, you need to go to their sponsor's account first. So if the sponsor of the account's ID number is 65, you would type it in, you would find them, now you're in their account. So Jennifer is now going to sponsor a new person. You would go to the links along the top, click Sponsor New Distributor. You enter in the information of the person that is enrolling, their first name, their last name. If it is a company, you can go ahead and enter in their company name and then their contact, the first and last name of the contact. But if this is an individual, you just enter in their first and last name. If they are signing up to be a distributor, you would choose the distributor. If they are signing up to be a preferred customer or retail customer, you would choose that rank. And they are going to be placed currently based on the settings of the sponsor, Jennifer's account. She has said that they're going to go into the bottom left leg. If you'd like to change that, you can click on the tree and say, no, I want them here instead. It will update that placement for you here based on what you clicked in the tree. And now you click OK. The account is created right now, but you have to go in and set up all the fields. So my computer automatically threw in the username and password. So I'm going to first override that. I'm going to make the username Fred Brown. I'm going to create his password. Then I'm going to fill out other information on his account that is necessary. So on the General tab, it does require at least a home phone and an email. And then save. I can also set up his security answer and question if I have that individual on the line or the sponsor knows it. The next tab that we want to go to is skip the status tab and go to the address tab. So I have enrolled them in the United States as the country. But I need to add an address. Now, instead of retyping it on this side, I can use the arrows to move the data back and forth and then click Save. If the information is actually different, you'll want to make sure that you put your mailing or billing address here and your shipping address here. Now I tend to skip all the way from Address tab and go all the way over to Services tab. Services creates the Service Manager package. It allows them to see what's in the team office, so they get all the bells and whistles in the team office that they need to get. So I have picked the Advanced Service Manager package for this person. Click Next. Because it is at a $0 amount, I don't need to add a credit card. And then I click OK. Now their team office is set up. So now they're enrolled, they're on the tree, their team office is set up, they have an address, phone number, and email. There's still a couple more steps to go. You'll want to go ahead and add in a payment method for them. This would be their default credit card that you want them to use either on their initial order or setting up their auto ship, or for both. So as you can see that there is no payment currently in there, you'd click the button to add a new one. We are adding a credit card. We are going to use the billing address that's on file, and we scroll down to the bottom and enter the credit card number. And for this example, I will be using a fake credit card number, obviously. I would enter in the expiration date and the year. You will not be entering in the CVV code. That is only for orders that are being placed online or a one-time order. It is against PCI compliance to store CVV codes for credit cards. The next step that you'll want to do is name this credit card. So you could name it Bank of America if it's a Bank of America card. You could call it Discover if it's a Discover card. I use default because this will be my default card. And then I'm going to save it. Okay, now that the payment method is in there, then I can go ahead and add it to my auto ship and my ordering. So as you can see, auto ship's right here. I'm going to select that card as my primary card for my auto ship, and then I'm going to select that card as my primary card for ordering. All right, now you can go in and set up their order. You go to the Orders tab, you click New, you select which warehouse you're going to be placing this order under. Typically it defaults to their warehouse that they're assigned to, so you just select Market. You'll want to go ahead and click New Item and either scroll through the many items that are on here. You can search by typing words, and it'll search for anything that's either in the SKU number itself or in the description. Or also, if you knew exactly what the SKU was, you could type that out. We're going to go ahead and select that item. We're going to change the quantity if needed, and we're going to click OK. It'll add that item to the order. And you can see that in the order, it is going to the shipping address. We need to choose a ship method for it. Then we need to make a payment on it so it can go ahead and post and ship out. So you click on Payment. We're going to go ahead and pay for this right now with cash. The amount that we're going to pay is the $124.75, which is the balance that is due. And then we click Post Payment. Now the order is posted and ready to ship out. So the person has enrolled, they're on the tree, they have all of their contact information, their team office is set up, you have added in a credit card in there for their future auto ships or their orders. You have placed an order for them. If it's at this point you would like to set up auto ship, you can do so by clicking the auto ship button at the top, adding in the items that they wish to order for auto ship, their quantities, choosing the ship method that you want to use for auto ship, selecting the date, and then save and close. Now their auto ship is set up, their account is set up, and they are good to go.